So back in COVID, I was looking for a show to watch, and a friend recommended me this TV series called The Chosen. And the moment I heard that, I said, no thank you. A lot of Christian media I have seen and been very, very disappointed by how it is produced. And I thought, let me just watch this once just to prove to myself that this show is just like everything else that I've seen before. I watched the first episode, and by the end of the first episode, I was absolutely in tears, and I said, I have to watch the rest of this series.
Actually, I was browsing Netflix. I started watching episode after episode, season after season. Honestly, I finished that 5 seasons in 4 days.
Because scripture tells us that he's gentle, yes. Scripture tells us that he's loving, yes. But scripture doesn't really tell us, oh, he's a funny man. In the show, his gentleness and kindness can be seen in his humor.
He would play with his apostles, he would laugh with them. That was real. And I'm thinking, what God is this that he's so good, How can he come down to earth like that and walk this walk?
It helps us to get to know Jesus in a way that you cannot know him by just reading the Bible. So The Chosen helps to bring out the human part of Jesus in a way that we can connect with him, we can understand him, and we can feel with him.
Elena and I, we watched this film, The Chosen, and I found myself just sharing the good stuff about Chosen, how I think it will make a good fit and a good program to run in the parish. When we see ourselves in our characters, that's when we see how they encounter Jesus and how perhaps if we encounter Jesus in a personhood of Jesus back then, it will be similar. And I think that's why it's so powerful, and that's why it's so authentic and really intimate.
So for this participant in our group, she was a cradle Catholic. There was a point when she left the faith entirely, and somehow when she watched Mary Magdalene was being healed by Jesus, and how ultimately I think it also resonated with her, how in her faith journey, how she eventually returned back to the faith. So I think that was one of the takeaways, and we were very, very edified by it.
That part where Jesus told the lady at the well that I came to Samaria just to meet you, and you can really see how much the Lord rejoiced when he looked at her with tears of joy in his eyes. It resonated with a season of my life where I felt like I was a bit distant from God and from my faith, and I think to be reminded that I was seen in the moments where I thought I was alone. Message here is that love is a choice that he makes over and over again.
I'm a Hindu by birth. I had to close my workshop recently. I had a dream 9 years ago. A voice that is saying, from the Bible, the first chapter, first verse is meant for you. And surprisingly, I bumped into this first verse, first chapter in The Chosen. When in Nazareth, Jesus went to read the scriptures. I'm able to now see any hardship. Okay, this is the situation I have now. This is my darkness. Where's my light?
My godson, so he has suffered a stroke, recently converted. So every time I visit him, I will show him one episode. And he is always looking forward to my visit. Never once did I hear him complain. And I think The Chosen definitely played a big part in his positivity.
If he had performed those healings back then, he is still performing it in my life, in Priscilla's life. Your daughter has a VSD, which is a ventricular septal defect. That's a big hole in the heart. 1 kidney. In my mind, I knew that my trial had come. When Jesus, he showed me him holding her hand, and when he said to me, one day when she's with me, she will not be in pain anymore. And I say, okay, Lord, but not now. I will do my best to take care of her. The Chosen, it has allowed me to see who this Jesus really is. I go with even more courage in my life, knowing that he is with me.
I think about what it means to be a witness. That you don't need to be perfect to serve the Lord. And in your imperfections is a way of witnessing.
Dallas Jenkins said that it is not your job to feed the 5,000. Just bring your 5 loaves and 2 fishes. And for me, that kind of impact is just impact one person at a time.
So The Chosen is not about what you would learn about Jesus' life, but you will see your personal life story with Jesus unravel. Your real story with Jesus.